How's it going? So super quick video about how to use routeParams and then how to set up routes in Angular router, so you can use routeParams and basically pass values between them. I mean, it's like super easy. So you see, you set up your route. I'll just explain it very easily. So this is your route, and then you put whatever you want, argument 1, argument 2. So here we're naming our variables. Effectively speaking, we're just naming. Okay? And then here we are passing the values. So you see, users ID is going to be 1 because it's ID. Let me just zoom in. So you see, this is ID. So the first, after users / value is what is ID, and then / name is gonna be Dimitri, right? And then we can read it by using routeParams. It's standard. I think every single framework does it exactly the same. Like class React or hook React does exactly the same. Like, it's literally exactly the same. Okay, so I don't know, should I really do it from scratch? Let me just do, but like technically video is finished. I mean, there's nothing really magical to it, but let me just do another one. Let me just troll and create I don't know, let's create a new folder. Page is going to be items. Okay, so we'll create items. The first thing we probably want to create is items.template.html. Okay, so let's do h1 items page. Actually, I'll just put this items var like this. Of course, it doesn't exist anymore, but so next we want to do items controller, probably control.js. We're probably just gonna copy and paste from here straight up. Oh, I'm gonna link the repo in the description below so you can see all of this mumbo jumbo. So this will be items controller has run, params are, so we already have routeParams. I'm gonna remove it for now so that we don't get confused, you know, because I know it can be too much in the beginning. So with this, we're gonna rename to items. What did we call it? Items var, okay. And this. Here are all items. Like this. Okay. So now we need to. Whoops. It's missing this thing. Okay. So now finally we need to create routes. So in file items dot routes.js, like so. Copy and paste from here. Okay, so we want to import items controller from items. It will be here, route provider, okay. Wait, what is it complaining about? Oh, it's missing this thing. Okay, so this will be our items. So first we're gonna do just the route. Template URL is going to be pages. So this will be items. And this will be also item, whoopsie. And then controller is going to be this. Honestly, probably export default in here is slightly incorrect. It should be like this. Export default. And then we want to put that magic, this thing here, into it. Just put it into ChatGPT. What it does is basically when you're compiling, so that these things don't get messed up. You can do it out this way, or you can do it through an array, which is like this. You see. So you see, you put the. Oh, I'm not doing it in here this way. But you can like just ask ChatGPT, like it will answer. Why do you need this, and many ways to do it. You can basically do it. I'm not gonna explain it. Like I have a video on this, I think. Okay, items done. Now we probably need to import this thing somehow, right? We need to import it into our this thing. Import items routes from items routes. Just remember to include JS, because sometimes it just doesn't work because there's no JS, you know. Oh, actually, this is an example of using this, but I'm just saying that this is actually how to do it. The second way is to wrap it inside an array, and then put these things into here like this, basically. And then you basically do like this scope. So everything that you put in here goes in here, which is a very shitty way to do it because it's so time consuming. You just want to declare one time and done, which is what this thing does. So this is items, routes. Okay, so I kind of trolled in here. I didn't create an array to automatically pass stuff, but so we have to kind of manually do it. So this will be our items, right? So let's see, is it working? Pages, items, routes is not defined. That's because we put too many items, I think. Like this. Okay. Oh, whoops. We forgot to change the name. So this is items, like this. Okay, so we look. Here is our items. Okay. So now, how do we pass in here some... So first question is, how do we set up so that we can pass, let's say, I don't know, a name or quantity? Okay, so let's do quantity of items. So let's just close all the user mumbo jumbo. Okay, so how do we set it up? First, we have to tell that we are going to be passing. Whoops. So we do the semicolon or whatever it's called, the double dots, and then we put quantity. So this is us naming the variable or params or const, well, variable, argument, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? So this tells that when you see anything after items, it's going to be quantity. Okay? So now we put 5 in here. So now we know. Okay, so now we have this thing here. You see, 5. So the next question is, how do we read this variable or argument or whatever the hell you want to call it? And for that we use what was it called? The params? routeParams, yeah. So for us to read it, we need to put it in here. Just root params like this, and now we can pretty much console log it. Console log params root params like this. There you go. So what are we gonna see? We're gonna see quantity 5. That's what we're gonna see. Yeah, you see quantity 5. There you go. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's say name smartphones. So let's first declare. Let's first create a variable, which is gonna be in our URL, which is / item name. Let's try item name like this. And then phones, smartphones. Smart. Oh, I need to go to washing machine. Postpone. Let's do 2 data minutes. I wonder what that's going to do. That's a bit of an experiment. Because I have no idea how to pass multi-names into this mumbo jumbo thing. So something somewhere is crashing. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we use camel short. So we use camel case, right? Uncapitalized camel case. Okay. So the final one will be, I don't know. Let's do origin country. Let's do Korea, South Korea. South Korea. Let's see what happens with this. Need to save everything. Oh, okay. Alright. So I need to make a note for myself. So you can pass camel cases through URLs. I'd say this is unconventional. Honestly, I have not seen this done. Most of the time, everything is small case. With they either do it like this or they do it something like this, you know. Let me try this. So it's gonna be our, I don't know, it's just called full. Can I capitalize? I probably can. My take is that you can probably capitalize. Yeah. Anyway, you can do almost any syntax in here, it seems to be. But there you have it, right? This is how you set it up, basically. Okay, take care, bye-bye.